From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go here on Monday night. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. First carry for their running back, and that won't get a whole lot, maybe a yard, that's it.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats, and that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down up to the 45.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They motion the slot man left. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Seattle. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. The tight end, Fant, in motion. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This, a 44-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Quick throw here is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, second and a yard. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
They'll run right. Here's Walker. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks are out to a 10-0 lead. Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Third and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Here we go.
His drive will start on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Back to throw. Oh, they've left the tight end wide open in the middle of the field. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18, run. 18, run. Check go.
There's the big tight end bench. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. A big play for Seattle. And even 30 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun run now with Walker. The Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Good blocking, and he's in Seattle. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the... line.
Set. Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Open man, left side, he's got it. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. They'll look to throw again. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Third and 9.
Set, go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Jamel Dean that time, all over him in coverage. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
69, let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
He's going to run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 6. His throw left side is complete. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a first down.
Here we go, set. Let's stay 19. Set, go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Go!
And that is incomplete.
game where it seems like this quarterback hasn't really done much wrong. That's really his most critical missed throw so far. He's had himself a really good game up until this point, but I think that's one when he goes back and watches the tape, he knows he should have had it.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That is caught. What a throw. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Now Carlson to add the extra point. And this one is blocked. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, L.A.
This is a clear example of a running back who really trusts his speed. He understands if he just holds his line towards the sideline, he's going to outrun most of the defenders on the field. That's exactly what he does. Picks up the 1st down before being forced out of bounds.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Rams. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams cut into the lead a little bit.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now a run on first down. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Seahawks stretch things out even further. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. He'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field. Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding that that time in the pocket was quickly coming to an end. Those defensive guys were all over him, but by buying time, flushing to his right, nice job by his receiver uncovering, leads to a nice pickup.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Carlson's kick is good. And the Seahawks will add one more onto their big lead.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. He'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback.
Ready. Combo 18. Ready. 18 ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Look wide. Get this one complete.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Oh, and now movement up front, trying to get the defense to jump. One of the offensive linemen moved instead. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
On 2nd down, Walker. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Once again, it's Walker. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a give on the ground, and he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Rams first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. That one incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
First and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. They'll go with a counter on 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.